You've been with Palestine, or are with Palestinian supporters. They were marching to The Hague. You're there now. What's been the reaction amongst those who've been following this?
Well, very strong emotions here among the protesters in The Hague as soon as they heard the ruling. There was disappointment, there was anger, but there's also mixed feelings because the historic moment when the judge was reading out the ruling and saying and acknowledging the suffering of the Palestinian people in Gaza, that really, people were crying, they were hugging each other, and there was a lot of hope. But of course, we know that there's not been a ruling on a ceasefire, so I'm going to ask now some people here what their response has been. Ahmad, this was not really what you were hoping for.
No, it's not. And to be honest, we're sick to our core because of the amount of hypocrisy and the ruling is not good enough. I mean, we've made some good wins, but at the same time, you can't really order Israel to do everything within its power to stop the genocide while not ordering a ceasefire. A ceasefire is what we want, and we want it now, and it's the most important thing to stop the genocide. Just insane, it's unacceptable, and we will not cease to resist, we will not cease to talk and to protest, even if it takes months, but this massacre, this genocide has to stop. Ceasefire now.
Lina, you are also listening. It was a very emotional moment here in front of the Peace Palace. How is your response?
Well, it's very bittersweet. I feel it's as if we have to be grateful that there finally is international recognition, that there is a genocide being committed against our people. So I think this is the bare minimum that should be done. So they gave us something, but it's definitely not enough, as Ahmad said. I mean, the least that they could have done is have a ceasefire. That would have had immediate impact on the people on the ground. My family in the Gaza right now, they don't benefit at all from this ruling today. It is something, and we will continue. We have to hold Israel accountable for what it is. So it's one step in the good direction. But again, I think they really took the easy way out. They tried to kind of please everyone a little bit, and they didn't take the tough stand. And I still don't have faith in international law as we're supposed to do, actually.
Disappointed as well?
We have to admit it's a historic moment. This is a turning point. I mean, I look at it and I see that now Israel is being admitted to this case of genocide and years to come now trying to defend itself. But this is historic. But as we said, it's that we are happy, but it's incomplete. And why is that? Because this is the only hope for us. This body, this international body is the only hope for us, given that also South Africa is the only country that demanded humanity, that demanded respect to international law. For us, someone like as Gazan, now I have my families asking me on daily basis, will that stop our suffering? Will that stop the genocide against us? The sad news, I have to say to them, it's a process, it's gonna take time, but it shows the politics behind the court, behind the judges. And that's why when it comes to the ceasefire, the US is behind this, of course. And this makes us sad, but at the same time, we have to stay optimistic. And for the Gazans, poor they remain, nobody is now stopping the genocide against them, not even the International, Court of Justice.
Thank you so much for joining us. So here, it was a test for international peace and justice here at the Peace Palace in The Hague. But what people here are shouting now is still free Palestine, but also ceasefire now. And that's not what they have gotten. And a lot of hope is now being dashed for now.
All right, that's a view of people on the ground there outside The Hague. Step Vassen, thanks for that. Let's cross.